Hey, Michelle, let's take a look at, I think this is going to be your power snatch. Easy. 85 pounds. Good. Good feet work. Oh, we got a second one here. Big 95. Oh, this is going to be the pull. I see. Okay. You can see that you didn't feel good about that, but it looked pretty good. And you're still learning it, so let's take a look at the lift first. Great setup. Knees are a little forward, but they got longer legs. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You want to push them out as you go, so you don't have to. It's a pretty straight bar path, but if you can get the bar a little bit closer, you might benefit. But straight into those pockets, and then a good drive up. Almost no bar deviation. You could have, if you look at your hips and then what your arms are doing, you're pretty far. Well, you match the bar, but this bar is out kind of far from you right here. And so you kind of straight armed it overhead. I'd say pull more of those elbows and lats in this position. And think about it more of a straight pull up instead of wrapping around it. Because it was set up very well. And a power snatch is kind of, it's easier to let this go. But once you full snatch, you'll want a straighter path. But it's such a lightweight, you made it work for you. And good feet work. You kind of sit down into it the way you should. Not kind of, you actually very much do. Let's see the full snatch here. Good setup again. Taking that breath. As you initiate it, you kind of lose your back, as in it loosens up a little. Think about staying tight. Those pulls will help. And then pulling the bar back into you a little. Everyone kind of gets it, but driving through the floor and initiating that extension up through the toes as the last thing. So here you're kind of overlapping. You want to drive through the floor. Feet should be flat right here as it's in the pockets. And the last thing is going to happen is the feet come off the floor or the toes come up and then you reset. But all a pretty good lift. And then straight arms kind of come into play here again. At heavier weights, it's going to pull you or it's going to decide if you make the lift right there. But again, pulls will help. And then mobility a little, just keeping you from getting to that bottom position. See if you can do a 2-minute squat, against the wall or against a post for a little bit. See if you can get a little bit lower. And you kind of sink into it right there. But good mechanics. A lot to work on. I would say the back is the biggest thing. And here you can see it becomes a little more apparent. You didn't take your time to set up as much as the other lifts. Oh, yeah, it's a hang. Okay, so we're beginning the lift right here. Everything goes well. A little drive forward, but I think your balance is still midfoot, and it looks like a little better timing than your actual lift. But what happened was you're very stiff through this position. So think about those loose arms, and you won't get that tough kind of like this jerk of the bar on you. Again, straps would help. I've been telling a lot of people that. But I want to watch it in full speed because it's better assessment. So good setup as you go down. And then it looks like you're focused on just bringing the bar as high as possible. But think about the mechanics and what happens in the sequence. And you want to get more of a pop off of your shoulders. There should be a little bit of a shrug in there. And not just an arm bend. Yeah, it's everything with the feet and torso looks good. It's the shoulders, it's the upper body. Think about being aggressive with the shoulders, and then the elbows follow through as well. So everything's there. It's just a sequence of everything. So to make these lifts immediately better, I would just think about passing the bar like a lightweight, just empty barbell, getting nice smooth transitions from your hip all the way to overhead. Just warming up, getting that good bar path kind of ingrained in your, I guess, in the back of your head. So it's not this big sweep out or big circle. As soon as you get this straight bar path and then you kind of like turn it around, it should be one smooth line, and then elbows finish the movement, and then the wrist locks it out. Good stuff. I mean, everything looks pretty good. It's just that easy fix right there.